Hi everyone, hope you're well. Today I'm going to be talking about things that I like to take with me when I'm traveling. So as you may or may not know, I've been all over the world. Now I've been to Asia, America, all over Europe, etc. And I hope to travel to more countries. But I want to impart onto you some knowledge that I've learned as I've traveled in terms of taking things with me, and that you may have some good ideas as well that you can put in the comment section. So without further ado, let us begin. So the first thing that I like to take with me when I'm traveling is a laptop. So this is an M1 MacBook Air, really good. I can check my emails on here, I can watch Netflix, and it's easy to plan with a laptop than it is on a phone. So I'll take my laptop with me. Another thing that I recommend is to take some universal adapters, plug adapters. So if you're from the UK, not as far as I'm aware, not many countries allow or have the same plugs as the UK. Probably none, to be honest. So if you're traveling out of the UK, you definitely need to take these with you, and I recommend taking two or more with you, because you can charge multiple things at the same time. So these are really good. Another thing that I recommend, excuse me, another thing that I recommend if you're traveling is I recommend noise cancelling headphones. So I've got a pair here. These are the Sony XM5s. These are really good. They cancel out a lot of sound. They've got a lot of bass, and they're some of the most highly rated headphones. Obviously, there are some that you can pay more for that will have better sound, but in terms of just general good solid headphones, these are good. And they're AirPods Pro 2 are what I have here, and they're exceptional for their size. These are really, really convenient, and they have great noise cancelling. Another recommendation, a battery, external battery. So when you're traveling, you're gonna be using your phone to record videos, to take pictures, and you're gonna be using the maps and maybe 4G or 5G. In fact, all of these things drain your phone battery more than average. So I recommend strongly taking one of these with you, because it'll be almost like being able to charge your phone again and still be outside and still be able to take pictures and whatnot. So I recommend one of these. Now, over to toiletries. So when I'm traveling, I take a toiletry bag with me. These toiletry bags are convenient because what they do is allow you to put all your stuff in one place, right? So I take like a miniature version of stuff that I'd usually use at home, for example, but a miniature version so you can get through customs and whatnot. And I also take a hairbrush, because not many people can get away with not brushing their hair, right? Not many people, unless you're bald. You're completely bald, who cares? But if you've got some hair, if you're lucky enough to have hair on your head, take a hairbrush with you. Right, so next thing is to take with you some, it might not even be important to you at all, right? But I like to smell good, especially if I'm traveling and stuff, but just generally, right? So you want to create memories, right? One of the ways to create memories, apart from taking pictures and videos, is to take a signature scent with you. You know what I'm saying? This one here is my favorite, but these are Creeds, right? And usually I'll just take one of these with me. These are really good, by the way. I do actually have another one here that I recommend, which is, I'll give an honourable mention to this one. It smells great. Grand Soir by MFK. Yeah, this is good. So I recommend taking an aftershave with you. Obviously under 100 mils. I would actually put this as more important. My hand is just there, like the stuff is just closer to hand. But yeah, I recommend an electric toothbrush. Electric toothbrushes are really good. They brush your teeth quite well. This one is an Oral-B Pro Series 3. Thoroughly recommend. It comes with a case. I've got another case somewhere, but it's actually, this case is quite compact, which is quite good for traveling. I'll give an honourable mention to these as well, which are basically wet wipes. Right, take these with you, just because you need to wipe your hands, you need to wipe your face. You've just finished eating, you're touching railings and whatever, your hands are grimy because you've been out all day, you can't wash your hands because there's not a toilet nearby or whatever. Just use some wet wipes and clean your hands or whatever. Yeah, so let's go. So what else so when you're at your hotel, you want to be fresh, right? When you go out, take one of these. It's a silicone scrubber. Why should you take one of these? Because you'll be cleaner when you're traveling, right? You'll be cleaner. Just take one of these with you. They're really good. Why? Let me circle back. The reason these are good is because not only does it keep you clean, but it also, they dry really quickly. They drain quickly, they dry quickly. So you don't have to worry about these drying. You could just shake them off, put them in the suitcase, or put them in a bag first or something, or let it completely dry, but they won't take long to dry. Right, what's next? If you're traveling for more than 2 days, you need to take with you an electric charger. Why do you need to take an electric charger? Because, let me start again. Why do you need to take a shaver with you? Right? You need to take a shaver with you because after 2 or 3 days, you're going to get some stubble and you're going to start looking rough. Take one of these with you, electric shaver. Right, what is next? So, we're going to talk about luggage. First thing, I take a backpack with me. So this is an AER CityPack Pro X-Pac. I take these traveling with me a lot. These are great. I have my own little issues with it, but generally these are very, very good. They're exceptional for if you're traveling at home, but if you're going abroad, these are decent as well. When I'm traveling, I take this with me. Not every time, but if I'm traveling domestically or I'm going internationally on a short trip, I'll take this with me. This is a duffel bag. This carries a lot of stuff, holds a lot of stuff. Really good. And it's not that expensive either. These can set you back quite a lot of money. This one didn't. It's about £100. Good value for money. I also take, well, instead of that duffel bag, I often take this with me, which is a cabin size suitcase. This is about as big as you can get when you're taking this onto the cabin. So yeah, I recommend one of these. And both of these are by a company in the UK called John Lewis. They do decent quality stuff. And yeah, their own brand stuff is generally very good quality and great value for money, I find. Another thing, so when I'm traveling, you don't want to be taking your big backpack with you the whole time. It'll weigh you down, it's heavy, etc. Depending on what's in there. So what I do is I take this. In the UK, this is called a bum bag. In America, it's called a fanny pack. I'm gonna go with the word belt bag because I think that just is a lot less unfortunate than the other names for these, right? So I take a belt bag with me, and these are really good, right? The one I have is a Burberry one, right? Yeah, it's a bit extravagant. I know, right? I know, right? But I liked it at the time. I got it. I like it. I still wear it, and I love it, right? It's really good. But They have ones by AER, etc. In fact, I'm thinking about getting one from AER or Burberry. These are great because it's like having a big extra pocket with you, and you can put your phone in here, you can put your passport in there, you can put these in there, you can put tissues in there, you name it. It's like just having a big extra pocket with you that you can access very quickly, frees up your other pockets. They are great. What more can I say? So I think I've mentioned everything. I'm experimenting with a different type of video where I'm not super editing or whatever. It's a bit more of a freestyle. And so, yeah, I hope the video is still informative. But let's get back to the points. So these are adapters. These are plugs that you can use that allows you to charge your items while you're abroad. And basically they're like converters essentially. Take at least 2 of these with you. At least 2. Why do I say that? Because you can charge at least 2 things at the same time, and that will save you what? DMX voice. What? Time. It will save you time, right? So yeah, take at least 2 of these. Sometimes back in the day I used to take 1. It's like, and then you got to charge one thing, charge another thing, and you got to be strategic about it or whatever. Now take 2 or 3 of these and you can charge everything at the same time. Right? So yeah, and then talking about watches. So I've got an Apple Watch Series 9, really good for tracking fitness, sleep, all that jazz. What I do not do is take that with me when I'm traveling. Why? Because I have to charge it every night. Why? Because I've got to take an extra charger with me. And ultimately that's an inconvenience when you're abroad. I just take my tag with me. Yeah, I take my tag with me and that works. It's a Tag Heuer Formula 1, by the way. And I really like this watch. It looks good, makes you feel good when you're wearing it. You're not getting alerts on your wrist all the time. And yeah, I take my tag with me. And I may even take my G-Shock. I may have taken my G-Shock with me on holiday before as well. But yeah, I do like to take a non-smartwatch with me. And yeah, and then that's it. Another thing, last but not least, a couple honorable mentions. So I'm gonna put these in honorable mentions. In fact, this one shouldn't go in honorable mentions. It should be in a more important category. If you take your multivitamins every day, or you're somebody that needs to take medication, take a little case with you and keep this in your hand luggage. Saves space, and yeah, this is really good. Quite important actually. What else? Sunglasses. So I like to take sunglasses with me as well, because if it's sunny, 2 reasons. 1, you look really cool when you wear sunglasses, right? Even indoors. No, but generally, if you're wearing sunglasses, you look cool. But above that, and maybe equal to that, if it's sunny outside, it just makes you feel more comfortable. Feel more comfortable because the sun's not going in your eyes. You don't have to worry about the sun going in your eyes. You wear your sunglasses. Not only do you look cool, but you're comfortable. And what else? So that's about it. One more thing. Shout out to Steve Jobs for the one more thing, right? One more thing. When you are traveling, in my experience, I recommend you take 1 extra shirt, 1 extra trousers, 1 extra brief, and 1 extra pair of socks. Why is that? Because you can end up in a situation where you get drenched, or you get some food on you, or you tear a hole in your trousers or something like that. These are things that could happen when you're on holiday. I'll give you a quick, very quick example. It won't take very long to explain. So when I went to Spain. Coming back from the hotel, from the airport, it was raining cats and dogs. Super duper raining, right? Wasn't cool at all, yeah? When in between going from the train station or whatever to the hotel, got absolutely drenched from head to toe. Drenched. Now, if you have only one set of clothes for every single day, you're in trouble, right? But if you've got an extra set, you don't have to worry. You don't have to worry. You just go home and you put the stuff up to dry and you just change into some fresh clothes. You go and have a shower, whatever. Just change into some fresh clothes and you're good to go. You're good to go. So, yeah, it's better to have... This is the saying the last thing I'll say on this video. You want to have more than what you need. Yeah? Or think about it like this. It's better to have more than you need than to not have enough. Do you understand? Have a little bit more than you need, then it's better to be in that situation than to not have enough. Yeah? So that's it. Anyway, again, experimental type of video, minimal takes. You're going to get all the warts and all in the video. It's not going to be some slick video. I'm just experimenting, and I hope the video, above everything else, I hope the video is useful to you. And yeah, thank you for watching so far and have a great day. Take care.